Hi everyone, my name is Luyanda, but most people call me Auntie Lulu, and I am currently doing my honors in industrial sociology at the University of Cape Town, and I'm currently working on my research or thesis, and it's focusing on decolonizing basic education. And yeah, like I think something that's like made me to choose such a topic is because for the longest time I've been having like ruminating about how like the basic education, like the basic education system or the education system of South Africa, is not in the good state. So I think it brings me so much joy to work in such a project that will help change that, even though maybe I'm not necessarily like doing a direct change, but I think just researching and looking at the different ways that we can actually go about changing, like the basic, like what is it, the education system of South Africa. And also I am hoping that next year, I do my masters here at the University of Cape Town, and I hope to expand, on the like projects that I'm currently working on. And my dream is to be part of the people or the team that will design, like a curriculum, like a basic education curriculum for, South Africa, for public schools in South Africa, because currently I feel like it needs to be revised. There's just a lot of things, a lot of problems with it. So yeah, I'm very happy that I get to work for that, to work in something like that, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. And then things that I do outside of like my academics, I am a radio presenter. I'm sure you can already tell with the energy. Yes, I'm a radio presenter at UCT Radio. I have two shows, one on Thursdays, and it's a music show. So that one is fun because there's not a lot of talking. You talk, but there's not much. But I enjoy the one on Mondays. It's a late night talk show. I like it so much because we get to grapple, with different topics, and challenge, the listener. We don't want to just get, most of the time growing up, media has just been a platform or a resource where you just get information about what's happening in the world. But I think of media as a tool to actually like make you to critically think, about what's happening in the world. So even the topics that we talk about, we are not just feeding people information, but we are actually engaging in a dialogue that actually seeks, to challenge the way we say things in society. And I also braid people, have my own business. I started this business in 2022 and I've been braiding people since. And yeah, it's a nice way to make, money. And also I am a campus representative for this organization that administers bursaries to students in universities. So I help with, like providing wellness, because I already hold like an undergraduate degree with a major in psychology. So even though I'm not a registered psychologist, but I do have a background knowledge in terms of like wellness and all of that. So it helps, to just provide wellness and also to elect the organization if they need to actually be paying attention to a certain student. For example, if a student is going through so much and maybe a counselor or a psychologist is needed, I would be able to detect that and actually share that with the organization. So it's such a fulfilling job because you get to interact with a lot of students, and most of them are first years, and like first year energy, they want to make it and there are challenges. But I'm glad that I get to be part of such a like an opportunity. And then how I met Sis Nomkhosi. So Sis Nomkhosi is currently one of my supervisors. And I met her, when I was doing my first years during COVID. I didn't really interact with her, but she was one of my lecturers in my first year sociology courses. So that's how I knew her initially. But then now, when I was doing my honors and I needed someone to supervise me, I asked her to actually be my supervisor, and then that was my first time interacting with her. And she is a journey at university and being an honor student. There has been so many challenges. I don't want to lie. There has been numerous challenges, guys. This year feels like 10 years because of the many challenges. I don't want to lie. There has been numerous challenges, guys. This year feels like 10 years because of the many challenges there are. But then, like excited, or not excited, but I think one of the ways that I've actually been able to just continue, I don't want to lie, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and it has to be God. I think my relationship with God has just pushed me, to just overcome whatever it is that comes. So for example, I've battled with mental health, and I think mental health is one of the things that most students battle with, and one of the ways that I was able to overcome that was through my relationship with God. So me being intentional with seeking Him is able to teach me, to just overcome mental health struggles. And also just my relationship with God has brought me to have a community of other believers who also challenge me and help me. So for example, being around in a community, you have that sense of belonging. So I would say that whatever, for example, being around in a community, you have that sense of belonging. So I would say that whatever it is, whatever degree you're doing, I think it's important to prioritize your community. Have a community, have people that will push you, have people that will challenge you, have people that will just be there for you. So I think that's part of it. The people around me have actually challenged me and helped me with conquering, and also just being honest with yourself. I think for the longest time we lying to ourselves, even though we're not conscious of the fact that we're actually lying to ourselves. But then the moment we are honest with ourselves, saying that, oh, I actually struggle with time management, or I actually struggle with this, it gives room, for the opportunity to actually to actually overcome. So I think that's everything. For the next 2 to 3 years coming up, I'm hoping to do my master's next year actually, and then after that we'll see, maybe PhD, we'll see. I'm still exploring my options, but obviously I think part of it is just, I know I love working with young people, and I know that education is also an area of interest. So we'll see where we will go from there on. But thank you so much for tuning in and listening to what I have to say. I hope you have learned from me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.